Hello, everyone, and welcome to DG2, also known as Defense Grid 2, with your host, Vixen Rain. As you can already see, I kind of got started already on the story. Don't worry, I haven't gone that far, and I've just been working on a few to kind of get the gist of how to get this started and all what to do. Now, for the very beginning, as you can see, I have no upgrades. Even though I have unlocked them, I'm not using them for the first round. I want the game to kind of explain how it's going to work and stuff. So, we're going to jump right in. I hope you all enjoy this episode.
A Formican spoke to me. As I record this, I am still in shock. It makes as much sense as a dayflower blooming in second winter. At the first contact, the first touch, I thought I had experienced a schism of the mind. You hear such things, captains who go too deep into the void and interpret the silence as voices. Yet as the thing spoke, it became clear that I had not schismed. I did not respond. My training has me scout in new terrain, so I was silent. What is troubling? And I laugh at the idea that anything can troubling than a formicant that speaks. Is how clearly we have underestimated the foricants of this world. This changes all. I wonder if the decision to remain silent was correct. Might I have been more effective scout if I had answered? I must drop into the void, I think, and seek the answer.
Commander Shuttle, seems like an asteroid mining facility. After a long trip, even this place looks good.
Indeed. We're landing the Command Shuttle Rafaela now. We'll connect to the grid as we isolate the signal. Interesting. It's actually a level 4 distress call. Precisely the same distress level as my mother-in-law arriving unannounced.
You really think you should be joking when someone's in trouble?
A quip here and there has kept me sane on this long journey of ours, Kai. Well, relatively sane.
I'm not sure the commander would agree. Wait, oh no!
I see the recon too. Damn, years of deep space travel and the aliens still beat us.
Can we fight them here?
Checking systems. I can bring 3 tower types online immediately.
Gun, Inferno, and cannon towers?
Precisely. Commander, prepare for invasion.
Here they come! Good luck, you three!
I'm almost ashamed to say it, but it feels good to battle aliens once again.
Yeah, it does. But no shame here. Nothing better than taking one of them off the board.
Second that, good to fight with all of you again. You're doing great.
It is indeed. After all this space travel, I expect chasing after aliens feels especially good.
Yeah, definitely. Be really nice to go for a run, too.
Try not running for about 1,000 years, or for that matter, breathing, or taking a bath, or thanks so much for bringing this up.
Hey, you asked me!
Whatever. Ah, a core has been returned.
Maybe they haven't made it to the colonies yet.
An artificial intelligence can always dream. If they haven't made it to the colonies, then we need to make sure the bastards never do.
You're right. We must focus and win. So, Kai, Simon was complaining to me about missing a run, I believe it was. Seriously? What's up with that? Try being a freaking AI.
Wait a minute, that's not what I said.
I don't think he could manage it for 10 minutes.
Can you imagine his first system to frag?
Okay, fine. I'm now scratching my back.
That's a low blow, Simon. Back to business at hand. Yes, we've regained a core. They seem Don't let them confuse you. Stay sharp. They're out to confuse us. Well done, Commander. I think that's the last of them.
Fletcher, I have a lock on the distress signal.
Finally. Shall we head that way, Commander?
I think we should.
Kai, are you all right?
I'm fine. There's no one I'd rather fight aliens with.
But...
If the aliens are here, they probably beat us to the human planets.
This could be the last of them.
I can't say I'm optimistic, Simon, but one thing at a time. Our first order of business is finding that distress beacon. Shall we, Commander?
I spoke to the formicant. After dropping into the void, it was clear that I had no choice. To know the enemy is essential. My middle stomach turns at the memory of its touch. It left a carrion reek in my mind enough. I will seek the void again after this and report and cleanse myself. Our essential plan must not deviate, but now we can take into account the information I have gathered. The formicant said, "Leave us empty." Such madness. Formicants are hollow things until we remake them as soul cases. We life them from isolation and fill their void. So why does this formicant delay us? Not with the mad thrashing of a wild creatures, but the ideas? Thoughts? I will draw it out and see what more I can learn.
Shuttle landing in 5. This area appears to be clear of aliens, Commander. At least for now.
Maybe that was just a small scout team.
Or the first wave of an invasion force. I do hope I'm wrong, but honestly, that rarely happens.
Not picking up the distress signal anymore.
Perhaps we should send a response instead of waiting on our digital behinds.
This is Advisor Zakara. Eliminate the aliens here, then please find me, immediately.
Who was that? Is that the distress beacon? And what aliens?
Wait, aliens inbound.
Boost towers seem to be the Swiss Army knife of towers. I found a new tower design on the local network. It is called a boost tower. It can block pathways, and yet... found a new tower design on the local network. It is called a boost tower. It can block pathways, and yet you can still build towers on top of it.
That could be useful.
And, unfortunately, I also am detecting a new type of alien. Charges like a rhinoceros, but slows down dramatically in the turn.
So let's make it turn. A lot. Building boost towers might help with that.
I like the way you think, Kai. And Commander, I also have a laser tower available to help with all enemies of speed. You're welcome. Let's keep the core safe this time. Has been returned safely. Has been returned. We got one back. That's better. We've recovered a core. This doesn't seem to be a scouting force, Commander.
I wonder how many planets in this system they've infested.
I believe I can answer that. All of them.
With whom are we speaking? Did you send the distress call?
You may address me as Zakara. I am an artificial intelligence life form and prime advisor to the Council on Takat. Identify yourself.
Identify ourselves? Well, my name is You're Welcome. The Commander is called A Little Gratitude Would Be Nice, and she's, oh, for God's sake.
When your solar system is on the brink of annihilation, menace become irrelevant.
A not completely unreasonable point, I suppose. Congratulations, Commander. We did it.
Yes, well done. But now we must return me to Taket, immediately.
My readings tell me that's the furthest planet in the system.
It is. After I was taken by the aliens, they held me for some time. I was able to escape into the network when they brought me to this mining facility. I must return.
Well, I understand that, but we have passengers. They come first. What's the closest planet, General Kai?
Garish is the closest colony.
There will be aliens there as well.
And I believe that's exactly why we are headed there.
Well, if you are determined to fight, allow me to provide additional assistance.
How exactly?
If you'd like, I can reprogram the Endurance's orbital laser and allow it to overcharge towers it hits instead. They'll do extra damage for a period of time.
That could come in handy. Something definitely to consider. Shall we battle on, Commander?
I was lured into thinking that the Formicant might be another self. World after world, and we have only seen voiceless Formicants. Though this one spoke seemed tantalizing, but the thing is soulless and knows nothing of the void. Still, the information it provides makes the task of retrieving the hearts easier. Effort is still necessary, but the maps and knowledge about hidden portal folds. That is worth the taint of speaking with it. To achieve the most scared of inner mysteries. The goal, and all the intermediary steps, requires the hearts. Yet, as I consider the taint, I wonder why this Formicant should be allowed to remain isolated instead of being converted to a soul case. Perhaps we should simply invade, wipe this speaking abomination from existence, and take the hearts of the world. Perhaps then I would feel clean.
They're being invaded and don't have any defenses online. What is going on here?
This is Garesh. The aliens swept through its defenses in days. The people responded with all they had left. Tribute.
They serve the aliens?
Serve, supply, survive.
My God. Tell me they don't give them cause.
They give them everything they ask for. And all the aliens seem to ask for is cause.
Commander, I brought a new Tesla tower online. It will help dramatically with any aliens carrying shields.
We'll need it. Aliens have arrived and we're not going to let them take delivery.
What do you make of this new AI?
Zakara? She seems alright.
Does she? She seems a little tightly wound to me.
Everyone seems tightly wound to you.
Well, I've always prided myself on flexibility, a certain masculine je ne sais quoi.
If that is French for mouthy and opinionated, I completely agree.
Ever wonder exactly what the aliens want with the cores?
We've always assumed it was to power the technology, just as it powers ours. But perhaps there's something else.
Brielle, it's me. I'm glad to see that you survived.
I did. I think I did. My memory is dinner at 8 and quite a bit yellow.
What's the matter with her?
I'm afraid the aliens have corrupted her. Not the first AI they have damaged.
I'm sorry for your loss.
All our loss, Fletcher. Brielle was one of our wisest AIs.
Has been returned. And that, as they say, is that. Well done, Commander.
No, it's not. Stop. Please, don't fight them. The aliens must be appeased.
No, they must be annihilated.
We can help you.
If you want to help us, then leave. At least we're alive, even if tree toast. Ostrich ramifications. But if you just leave, I'll help reprogram your orbital laser so it can provide additional resources when fired. How about that?
We must honor her wishes and continue on to Planet Taket. This is her home world.
Under no circumstances will we abandon the people here.
She has a point, General Fletcher. Without the support of the population, this seems an unwise place to drop off our passengers.
Hard to fight aliens, and the local humans too.
Nonsense. Maybe we've riled the aliens up, but better that than servitude for humanity.
I would just like to say they are so mean to Simon, first off. Also, I do not know what defrag means, but that kind of made me chuckle as well with them. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first out of a few, many, hopefully, episodes of Defense Grid 2. And I hope that you have thumbed up the video and hit the subscribe button at the bottom, excuse me. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!